Ladies and gentlemen, this is Styles Variance, and it is time for GWA Saturday Night Wrestling. We did not have a show last week, and the reason for that is that the last couple of weeks has just been hell with my family. My mom currently is in the hospital. She's just been having problems, and tonight's show I dedicate to her, and we all pray she just gets back to some semblance of normalcy. And
we're all there for you, man.
And we all wish her best of luck, good health. So, Mom, this is tonight's show. This is for you, Mom. We have the second half of the round of the first round matches of the King's Crown tournament. And just as a quick note, as a result of not streaming, of not having a show last week, everything has been moved, has been basically shifted back by a week. So now the King's Crown pay-per-view will be April it will be April 16th rather than April 9th. And the finals of the King's Crown tournament will be April 9th, and the winner will take on Nick Aldis at the King's Crown pay-per-view on the 16th. And in the second week, for the second half of run, we're going to see Ravenzo versus Ortega. We're going to see Ryan Cook versus Momori Takashi in the A bracket. In the B bracket, we're going to have Naruki Doi taking on the Big Show, and we have Colt Cabana taking on Demon Black. But however, we are going to be starting things off. We're going to be starting things off in the Tiger's Den. With Tiger King competing in the King's Crown tournaments at the moment. Grand Phoenix is in charge, and he has stated that we will get that, and he has let it known that Cactus Jack will be defending the Tiger's Den Hardcore Championship at King's Crown, and we are going to determine a number one contender over the next couple of weeks to see who will take on Jack. And first up, and our first contenders, we've got John Moxley taking on Brago. Oh, this ought to be interesting.
Yes, indeed.
And there we go. Moxley. Opening up some. Ow!
Yeah, very efficient reversal.
Indeed. Brago's not letting that slow him down. Slams him across the knee. Early cover. kick out. Of course, Tiger's Den rules, which means there's no tapping out, nothing of the sort. Because there is no surrender in the Tiger's Den. You either pin the guy or, well, he just loses consciousness, or you make him lose consciousness. Moxley cut open, but I don't think that's going to slow him down at all. As Brago grabs a sledgehammer. Oh! Poke to the eyes.
Brago has really escalated things.
Moxley taking over here. Oh no, wait, Brago in control now.
And here comes the pork.
Oh, what a big headbutt! He grabs that sledgehammer again. Oh nope.
Not taking a trip to the ropes.
Hey, Mika Hinari, welcome to the Global Wrestling Alliance. We are glad to have you here with us.
Actually, beats Brago down.
Oh, and a suplex right onto that hardwood floor. We just started, so we haven't missed much. We've got John Moxley versus Brago. Brago's the one with the scars and the mohawk. Here in a barbed wire death match. As Moxley lays down the chops. Oh, and he drops an elbow. Oh, here we go.
Puts him into the ropes.
He's got a baseball bat. You should stay and watch. We've got the second half of our first round matches of the King's Crown tournament here, and you will see in the main event the British Strongman Brian Butler taking on David Knight, one half of the Knights of New York. And of course, for those coming in, just reminding you that tonight's show I am dedicating to my mother, who is currently in the hospital, and due to her just a lot of complications right now with her dementia and stuff like that. But we all hope for the best, and tonight this is for her. Oh, as Moxley lands a DDT on Brago. And Brago responds with a night ray. That just seems fair.
Another suplex for Moxley.
Both men up pretty much at the same time. Moxley laying with the punches. Drops Brago to the ground. Picks him up. Circles around. Ooh, another low blow.
Unable to capitalize on the bat and gets pile driven onto it.
Thank you, Mika. That I really appreciate that. You have no idea how much that means to me. Oh, and they start slugging it out.
Oh, Brago crumples first.
Oh,
but another nick of time reversal from Brago saves the day for him.
Oh!
The SSD.
Yeah, and Moxley just got up like it was nothing.
Moxley has to turn the tide quickly. This
might be a little.
He has to be running on adrenaline now.
Might be a little late to do a to start up the betting, but let me get the predictions up for you guys to do. Alright. Alright. Those in chat.
This could do it.
Make your prediction. Never mind. I knew that was a little too soon.
Well, Brago overcame being blown up a few times.
Yep. Alright, and with that, going into some more normal matches. Let's see, as always, West Castle starting things off. And we're going to have some women's action here.
Always exciting.
Oh, yeah. We got Shita Hikaru taking on Sasha Banks. Now this one we'll have start prediction, who will win. Alright, make your predictions, everyone.
The Ass Artisan, Shita Hikaru versus the boss, Sasha Banks.
Yep. Yep, starts off with a drop kick, but doesn't catch her, but misses her mark.
Horse in this race. An arrow.
Oh, nice. Yep.
Knee to the face.
Body slam. Pulls her from the ropes. Chin lock.
Chin lock.
Elbow to the back. Does a nice standing senton there. Ooh, drops in the right across the face. And a step it into Dory. Pulls her from the ropes. Picks her up. What we got going here? Another snapmare. Drags her away. Picks her up. Ooh, right in the back of the head with that drop kick. And a drop toe hold. Into a camel clutch.
It's seeming to work the head and neck area here. That could be a smart game plan.
Ooh!
Stomach breaker.
Got her off the ropes. Knee to the face. Damn. Ooh! Messes with the enziguri.
Win the slugfest. Shita comes out on top and drags Banks out of the corner. Early pin attempt, but gets two off of it. Sumo slaps right into Africa. Knees to the face again. Backs off, catches her with that drop toe hold. Smart move. More chops. Very risky frog splash, did not pay off. Gets her with the enziguri again. Rib breaker.
Sorry for the quiet.
Old school rope walk puts Hikaru on the mat, followed by a clothesline. Ooh, nice timing on that kick. She going for the... Yes, she does. She hits it this time. Again? 2 frog splashes in a row. Ooh, another rib breaker. She's tuning up the band.
Yeah. Oh! So interesting. I decided being quiet, but I was just looking something up. But GM mode is actually making a return in WWE 2K22.
And they weren't bothering to make a 2K22.
Well, I think they got a new publisher on 2K22 after the disaster from last time, and I think with having skipped the 21 entry, gave them more time to improve things from what they were in 2K20, and apparently people have been very things have been very positive so far from what people have seen.
Well, it almost have to be an improvement.
Yeah. Oh, Supari Rush. Sasha going up top. I got frog splash, but I think she's in. Yeah, no, she's in the ropes.
Really going to town with those frog splashes.
She's got her in a better position this time too. Oh, but no, but Hikaru still kicks out. Oh wow, they apparently rebuilt the whole engine from the ground up.
Finally. Oh, coconut crusher. And comes back with the running knee drop. It's the kitchen sink. Uh-oh.
Oh!
Gas has come into play.
Oh wow, just dropped her with that shot. Oh, another taunt off the ropes and then knee to the back. Well, let's do it. Cover 1, 2. Ooh, almost
got her.
Drop toe hold.
Again with the frog splashes and the somersault senton, but she is wearing herself out. And she
Up
could
top.
easily...
Drops the knee. Oh! 14 minutes. Car off the ropes. Sasha's looking a little tired.
No, she's been doing non-stop frog splashes.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh,
Oh, tosses Hikaru back into the corner. He's got her up top.
Will this pay off?
Ooh!
Super Hurricane Rana.
And point blank kitchen sink there. Couldn't tell if that was a diving splash or a diving headbutt. Oh! That's it! Hikaru taps!
Got her. Well, her game plan paid off.
Indeed. Alright, time to pay the lady, as it were.
Sasha Banks with the Lucha-inspired tactics gets a impressive win over Shita Hikaru there.
Someone apparently had betted on Hikaru. All right, ladies and gentlemen, first match of the second half. Of the second half of the first round. Hey, WrestleCast Radio, what is up? We are about to get into our first of the King's Crown matches this week. You wanna call it Naruki Dory versus Big Show. Coming up next. Where is Big Show? There we go. Alright, the predictions are in. Make your predictions, everyone. And everybody, please say hello to the host of WrestleCast Radio, the host of Pro Wrestling Summit, and one half of the GWA's very own Team Danger, Ryan Cook in the house. Welcome, Ryan. Glad to have you. Oh shit, I forgot to change the music. I keep forgetting to do that. Oh!
I think we'll live.
Yeah.
No, Naruki Doi is one of...
You only hear so you won't get fined.
one of the Adonises of Dragon's Gate and other promotions. A statuesque man, not to be intimidated by Big Show's size or experience. No, there's no foregone conclusions here. You can see him just trading fists with Big Show. No intimidation at all.
And also, be sure, as I always like to do, be sure to check out Pro Wrestling Summit every Friday night, 11 p.m. Eastern, at WrestleCast Radio. Some of the best wrestling you're gonna see. Ryan just amazing on commentary, and his knowledge just blows my mind. He's also got some great stories to tell, considering he used to be in the wrestling business himself. And currently he's got the second annual S1 Grand Prix tournament, where the winner will get a title shot at their Big Show Summer Games, and their finals will be happening on their next pay-per-view. What was it called? Kingdom Business or something like that? which will be happening, I believe, in March, because he's doing it in 7 weeks, as opposed to us, who's doing it in 14 weeks, because we have it split up into two. We have it split up. We have the 16 matches split up into two 8 match weeks. No. We have the 8 matches split up into two 4-match weeks. There we go. That's what I meant to say. And
Naruki Doi going for the head.
Right, and they'll be and the winner of our King's Crown tournament will be facing the champion at the King's Crown pay-per-view. Rather than at our big pay-per-view Final Fortune. For that, it will be the free-for-all. Think of it as kind of our version of the Royal Rumble. But right now, Dory's got I was about to say Dory's kind of in control, but then Big Show just ran him over there.
And both men are even, 1-1 for being thrown out of the ring.
Oh, there you go. And of course, and of course, Ryan Cook is, and Ryan Cook's first King's Crown match is tonight. In fact, it is the 5th match on the card, and he will be going 1-on-1 against the GWA Junior Heavyweight Champion Momori Takashi. Oh! Dory just not giving Big Show any room to breathe. Off the ropes. Show up. Naruki off the rope. Oh!
More rotation on that drop kick.
Uh-oh. There's the choke slam from the Big Show. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, and Dory just gets the shoulder up. Oh, Dory 5. Cover. 1, 2.
Why?
Now, there's actually two things that both the King's Crown tournament and the S1 Grand Prix have in common. We both got Kanto Miyahara in our tournaments, and unfortunately, we also both have Eita in our tournaments. Thankfully, Eita is only 1-1 in terms of tournament wins, rather than 2-0. Because that would have pissed me off. Yeah, it is quite possible Eita might fucking run the ground.
Boy,
oh!
Gets exploded.
Oh my God!
He's out cold.
Oh my God! I think Big Show could have taken his head off with that.
Yeah, that was a pretty clean hit. Probably ought to get a stretcher or something.
And it's not called the WMD for nothing. Get the stretcher, holy. Oh God! Someone clip that.
Doi he almost had him there a couple of times, but all it takes is one good punch.
Oh. I almost left without saving the results. Okay. Coming up next, tag team action, and something bit of a surprise, but we have it on authority that apparently the Hitmen have actually been signed to the GWA. Apparently as a means for Ortega to keep his eye on them. So this is going to be their official this is their first actual official legit match in the GWA, and they will be going up against oh, I forgot to put the image up. The Russian Invasion.
We'll see how they do here.
All right, make your predictions, everyone.
The tape.
Alright. Apparently we have Hitman Lee in the ring, squaring off against Luka what was that? Kuznetsov. And Lee's partner is known as Hitman Chen, and Luka, of course, partnered with his buddy Grigory Sokolov. So now we finally know their names, Lee and Chan. So Lee is the one currently in the ring. Tosses Luka off the ropes. Backdrop, picks up Luka, ties him up. Stomp to the back.
Really going for that arm.
Oh! Tagging to Grigori. They lift up Lee and out. Don't worry about it, Ryan. There's still plenty more betting to do tonight. Let's see. Tagging to Chan. Ooh, nice arm drag.
One.
Oh, stomp to the chest. Off the ropes. Ooh, misses the clothesline. Pulls Grigori from the ropes. Cover. One. Roy pulls back, tags into Luca.
Got him again.
Now, a win for either of these guys definitely will put them in good positioning. Hopefully later on down the line for a future title shot. Oh. Of course, I'm sure the Hitmen probably do realize that they do have a big target on their backs, considering all the chaos that they've caused over the past 3 months. Excuse me for a moment, folks, while I go rehydrate.
SOS. Oh, he makes a tag. Another double suplex. Oh, stomach breaker. Looks like they're going to get double teamed again by the Russians. Yep, and out he goes.
Oh! I
Double
come back in break.
clothesline.
Double clothesline.
Hitman finally
Tag back into
managed
Grigori. I'm back and I got my water. Where's my fucking... Oh, there they are.
Big spinning clothesline. Oh, he reverses out of it. Not going for the tag yet, though.
Let's see, Lee's back in the ring. Oh, and he eats a pair of knee strikes from Grigori. Oh! Cover! Ah, he's in the ropes, though. Ooh! Look at this guy chanting a big stretch.
Both men down, gasping for breath.
Tagging to Chan. Tagging to Luca. One second, everyone. I think I'm being whistled.
Man trying to get back to his own corner. Oh, that ends. Big boot puts Hitman down long enough for a tag. Then a cutter. Oh, takes him down with the chop. Both men down after that back suplex.
Look at showing his strength. Oh, body slams Chan. No, Lee right out of the ring.
Brainbuster.
Oh!
Both men up.
Go off the ropes. 18 minutes, 30 seconds so far. Tagging the Lee. No, tagging the Chan. Tagging the Grigori. Ooh, look at this. Fired up. Cover. 1, 2. Sokolov definitely got like a nice amateur wrestling background right there. Luka though, he's just pure power.
Oh yes.
He's in the ropes though.
Hitmen are getting manhandled.
Oh! Nice bridge. Cover. 1, 2. Nah. Chan breaks out. And Chan dumps Grigori outside with that body slam. Ooh, into the corner.
Did not go well for the Hitman.
Nope. Oh! Cover! Nope.
And he's going to go out again.
Luka playing interference while Grigori has some fun with Lee. Nope. Lee counters with a suplex of his own. Tag back into Chan.
Nice save.
Yeah. I think Luca was just about ready to dump Chan out. Oh! A double suplex to the outside. Luca following after. Dory's got Lee in an armbar. Oh. Wait. Oh!
That did not work out for the Hitman.
No, it did not. Later, Hinari. Thank you for coming. Oh, right into the... Oh, Gagari is apparently showing Chan how it's done. Nope. Oh! Wow, what timing. $27 minutes. There's 3 minutes left in this match. Hey, Oyo Thorpe, welcome back. Always glad to see you again. As always, welcome to the GWA and Yokai Yokai. Hey, Yokai no Kuni, welcome to the GWA. 28 minutes. We got what? 1 minute 30 seconds left in this match. I know you, Momo. Oh!
Extension.
One minute left. Oh! $30 seconds left. Cover. 1, 2. Oh! Oh! The Hitman and the Russian invasion just fought to a draw. Oh wow, who saw that one coming?
I don't think anyone did.
Well, anyways, next up, first the first A bracket match tonight, right here. Ryan Cook takes on Momori Takashi. Alright, I am putting the prediction up right now. Alright, make your predictions, everyone.
Off to a hot start.
Indeed. Oh! Anybody got to make bets? 40 seconds left to make a prediction. Sorry, Momo, no chart options.
I'll go with. I'll pick Brian.
Oh, blocks the punch, lands one of his own. Oh! Ooh, lands a couple of good punches there.
Yeah. Oh, nice roll up.
Oh. Ooh. Yep, there's that cocky attitude from Ryan Cook there. Followed by that viciousness.
Oh. Nice full rotation drop kick.
Oh, off the ropes. Oh.
Did not win that time.
No, he did not. Oh, right off the ropes. Oh, no. Oh!
Oh.
Pulls Ryan from the ropes. Oh, gets him right in the sharpshooter.
Oh.
Trying to play innocent after that low blow. Cover 1, 2.
No.
Off the ropes. Ooh, baseball slide. Cover. 1, 2. Nope. For those of you just joining in, once again, just letting everybody know, tonight's show I dedicate to my mom, currently in the hospital. We wish her all well. And hopefully everything is. Hopefully they can get things under control where she can be able to stay home without a problem.
Good for you. Look, we're thinking about you, man.
Thanks.
No, almost.
I do it like that. Oh! He's trying to rattle his skull there, make him tap. Ooh! Almost got him. Oh! Yep. Ryan just went no. Oh! Woo! Ryan going up top. Oh! What a way to fight out of the corner. Oh!
What a match.
Indeed. That was definitely our best match so far.
Absolutely.
All right. Next up, we got people vying. People vying for the TV title as always, and we got Chico taking on Adam Cole, baby. All right. Everybody make your predictions.
Oh. Very early.
Make your predictions, ladies and gentlemen. Will it be Chico or will it be Adam Cole?
Who knows?
And of course, those that do know will stand to win points. Chico off the ropes. Ooh, nice shoulder tackle by Cole. Cover. One. What is going on here? Oh!
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh!
Oh! She almost kept Chico out long enough for a for having to win by ring out. Kobashi finally getting some order restored here. Oh! Chico powering Cole down with just raw strength.
But it's not enough yet. Oh!
Oh! Off the rope, stomp to the back. Knee drop. Cover. 1, 2. Off the ropes. Oh, Chico's got him with that spin around choke slam.
This is a spear.
Off the ropes. Oh, again, another power down. Cover. 1, 2. Oh.
Pendulum breaker. Those will add up.
Oh!
Oh!
Two! Off the ropes! Oh, nice. Ooh! Panama Sunrise! Cover! 1, 2! Oh! Barely kicked out of that one. Flexes on Cole after that choke slam and hits him with a spear. Cover. 1, 2. That's it. Chico gets the win.
Well done.
All right. Oh, wait. All right, next up, we've got our third league match and our final match of the night from the A bracket. And this one's going to be a hell of a match. We got Ravenzo taking on Ortega. First we got payouts coming. Congrats, Momo, on your win. But now, will it be Ravenzo? Will it be Ortega? Make your predictions. You know, you can bet more than 10 if you're feeling But we got money on Ortega here.
Oh.
Now, just a bit of a history lesson. But Ortega pretty much stepped down after Nick Aldis pinned him for the title back at Grand Tour, and has been just handling the managing side of things. The fact that he himself is in the King's Crown tournament, that alone just gives you an idea of just how pissed off he is at how MJF pretty much used him to try to steal the title for himself. Hey, it's Sarah, welcome. I think betting is still. Oh no, betting. You just missed the betting. But we're doing fine. Thank you for asking. We got tonight's show. I got tonight's show. I'm dedicating to my mom. And oh, and a powerbomb from the Witch Doctor. And Ortega answers with a nice Billy suplex. And so Sarah, stick around. I hope you enjoy the show. This is our 7th match. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 left tonight. Oh! Cover. 1, 2. Ooh. Off the ropes, drops the elbow. One, two, nope. Catching his breath there. Oh, and he lifts up Ravenzo for a big body slam. Cover. 1, 2. Not quite. Oh! Oh! Cover! One! That was a hell of a tombstone. Oh, and somehow Ortega kicks out. Cover! 1, 2! Got a lot of close near falls between these two veterans.
Yes, you do.
Look at the strength of Ortega. Still not enough to put away Ravenzo. Oh! And there's the Gorilla Press Power Slam. Cover. 1, 2!
Not quite.
Hey, Das! Oh!
Ooh, this could do it.
Nah.
No.
Thanks for coming, man. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the GWA. I am playing neither. This is all AI controlled. See? I no hands on the controller. Oh! Rolls over. Oh, no, wait. Counter by Ravenzo. Ravenzo's reeling a little bit. Oh! Ravenzo going old school. Homage to the Undertaker. Snapmare. Oh, Ravenzo's off the ropes. What's he doing? Oh, drops the elbow on Ortega. Oh, and another Gorilla Press Power Slam. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Ortega gets the win and scores 5 points.
Well, well, well.
Oh, I'll sign off on that. Definitely match of the night. Holy. All right, continuing on. We're going back to the Tiger's Den. Oh, payouts. Got to make those payouts.
Right.
Give the lady her prize. Let's see. Let's put the barbed wire in this time. All right. Next up, we got women's action in the Tiger's Den. As we got Becky Lynch taking on Takumi Aroha. Oh, this is going to be fun. All right. Okay. Make your predictions, everyone. Thanks for coming, Sarah. I really appreciate it. Oh! Oh, and Lynch is already busted open. Use those channel points. Make your predictions. Cover. What? Ooh. This is Fire Pro Wrestling World. Das.
Yep. Oh. Did not cinch in that reverse figure 4 there.
Yeah, but we gotta remember this Tiger Den's rules. There is no submission.
True.
Though it does help to weaken your opponent, make it easier to get that pin or to just knock him out cold.
Chasing them, especially if you. Ooh.
Aroha in complete control right now. Oh! This is an armbar. Try to weaken her limbs there some more. Oh, cover. 1. Nope. One. Nope. Oh! Oh! Cover! 1, 2! Not quite. Yeah, no. Oh! And Lynch tossed out onto the landmines. Again, Lynch trying to just weaken Takumi's limbs. Cover. 1, 2. Nope. Ooh. Off the ropes into a wheel kick. Ooh, drops the leg on Aroha. Oh, drop toe hold on Aroha. Picks her up. Elbow to the back of the head. Oh! Cover! 1, 2!
Nope.
Ooh, almost.
Almost.
Oh wow, Aroha got up from that like it was nothing. Again, trying to break that arm.
We shall see.
Oh, roll up. Cover. 1, 2.
Almost.
That might do it. Ooh, only 2. Oh! Back and forth. Aroha with a big roundhouse kick.
Down she goes.
Elbow to the backside of the ring. Picks up Aroha. Woo! She is going to town on Becky Lynch.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, twice out into the frickin' landmines. Good God. Off the ropes. Becky Lynch trying to get back control of this match. Oh! Cover 1, 2, 3, and that is it. Aroha just too strong for Lynch. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, our final match, the last of our round 1 King's Crown tournament matches. Colt Cabana goes up against Demon Black. Alright, everybody make your predictions. Use those channel points and predict who will win tonight. Das, there is a if you have channel points, you can make a prediction on who will win, and you can earn more points if you win. If your prediction comes true. You got 50 seconds. Airplane spin. Sadly, it does not submit, so it's still on Carter's bucket list.
Oh, no, not that time either.
Yep, you got it. Uh-oh. Family cameo. What?
Cameras on and pop up.
You know, when I said that my show was starting, that meant, to actually come onto the stream to go onto my Twitch channel to watch, not come up and bother me while I'm in the middle of commentary. Give me a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I have a system to get rid of.
Follow me.
And it looks like we have a bet on black. Cover. Oh. Yep. Bound off the ropes. Oh, misses the standing chop. Oh, drag him to the center of the ring. Black off the ropes, drops the leg.
Oh. Oh no. Got the reversal on him.
Oh! Into a headlock. And another airplane spin. Raising the ropes. Oh! Cover 1, 2. Cabana kicks out the flatliner. Holds him up.
He sure did.
Cover 1, 2. Why was I surprised? Why am I not surprised that that was just a 1 count? Oh! Cabana not giving up. Drop to hold. Mix up black.
Oh. There's Black getting stopped in the corner by a Colt. Oh. Back to belly pile driver.
Cover. 1, 2.
Nope. Oh.
Cover. 1, 2.
Not quite.
Oh. Oh, another flatliner. Uh-oh. Tombstone! Oh!
Oh.
Into a giant swing. Cover. 1, 2. Ooh, almost.
Not quite.
That is a vertebreaker. Close into the corner. Cover. 1, 2.
Wow.
Snap suplex by Cabana. Oh! Oh my god! I don't think anybody saw that one coming.
No.
Let's see here. Since that was a count out, that's only worth. That was a count out victory, so that is actually only worth 4 points.
Unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and the crowd is not happy.
Unfortunately not.
Okay. All right. Okay, next up, we got 6-man tag team action.
Always exciting.
Oh yeah. Especially this crew. It's Viva Canada, the Canadian Crusher, Chase Ford, La Granui, and the Ninja Maid Moino, and they will be taking on the ladies that have the three ladies that have decided to go after the GWA Trios Championship. Jade Graves, Akane Sakamoto, and Francis Stein, the Musume Devil Girls, ladies and gentlemen. All right, predictions are up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! Oh wow! Already Jade is busted open.
Not putting up with that submission for long.
Yeah, tagging the oh! Frickin' Chase nearly splitting the zombie in half with that spear.
Our tags out. Oh, this is the high kicks. Ron Lee's down.
Ooh. Tagging the Stein.
Oh, he's smart.
Cover one. Wisely tags Chase in. Oop. Blocks the chokeslam attempt. Can't block that though. Oh, and she's right in the Canadian Canadian clutch there. Oh! Modified Cloverleaf there. Up! Oh! Tagging the Jade. Tagging the Chase. Smart move by Jade, going after the Frogman's legs. Fights out the double team. Oh! Ford showing some agility there.
A little bit.
Tagging the Francis, tag in. Off the ropes. Oh. Oh. Cover. 1, 2. Uh-oh. Oh, SSD. Oh, we got chaos happening right now. Rhino pulls out from the ropes. She's got that stomach claw locked in. Oh! Jade gives he gives Chase a taste of his own medicine with a Canadian backbreaker. Oh! Chase could not stop it in time.
Ooh.
And the Devil Girls continue to, well, I guess you would say, continue to establish dominance in the Trios division.
What a crazy match.
Yeah. All right. Next up. Some more women's action, actually. And, we got Kagetsu taking on another member of the Musume Devil Girls, Yoko Giyuki. The Oni herself. Doesn't really make many appearances, and when she does, tends to favor singles competition rather than tag teams like the other 3 core members. All right, make your predictions, everyone. Oh. Big headbutt.
Oh, misses a high kick. Oh, it's snapmare.
Ooh. Big clubbing blows.
Yes, indeed.
Off the ropes. Yep. Ooh. Choking it. Big foot choke right there in the corner.
Yep. Showing those
Cover.
moves.
1, 2. Off the ropes. Oh! Oh! Oh my God! Did you see that distance?
Yeah. That was crazy.
And she did it again. Cover. Nope. Kick out. Oh, cover 1, 2.
Oh. You're right back.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, this can't be good. Oh! Cover. 1, 2. Ooh, almost. Hey, IJ. Welcome. Welcome to the GWA. We are getting close to the end of our card, but I think we might have a bonus match after our main event. Oh my god! Yoko just had the wind knocked out of her. That is 2 KOs tonight. Holy. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, your main event of the evening. I'll just make sure, all of our referees getting a shot. The British Strongman, Brian Butler. He will be going 1-on-1 with the Prodigal son, David Knights. And I'm setting up the predictions now. There you go. Oh! Oh! Brainbuster! Oh! Oh! Nails him with that DDT. Off the ropes. Nope. Cover 1. catches him with that drop kick. Nice spine buster. Rolls him over into a bow and arrow. Cover. 1. Cover. 1, 2. Looks like we got some more even betting this time around. Oh! Roll up, cover. 1, 2. Up in the ropes. No, 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 says Stas. I mean, says David. Sorry. Oh! Roll up, cover. 1, 2. Oh, welcome back, Momo. You're just in time for the main event. We got the British Strongman, Brian Butler, taking on the Prodigal son, David Knight. And after this, we're going to have a bonus match for all of you. Up in the torture rack. All over, cover. 1, 2. Oh, jeez. Look at that power. Kick out by Knight. And there's a brain buster. Cover. Nah, he's in the ropes though. Oh, nice counter. Oh, roll up, cover. 1, 2. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, and Butler gets the win. Alright. Now then, with that being said, let's see, we're going to get senior referee Samson Wayne out here for one last bonus match. And it's going to be a surprise. As to who's going to be in this match. But coming up first, though, the GWA Women's Champion, Rendana. The queen of the queen of wrestling herself. Hey, welcome back. We're doing a bonus match.
Oh, this is a championship?
Nope, just. And who is her opponent? It's GWA newcomer Ajiri Ire.
The Dust Bunny.
Yep. Make your predictions, place your bets, everyone.
Oh, maybe Ira will be the one to finally put Rendana in her place.
Maybe.
Oh, that last match must have ended pretty quickly. And I saw the trios match end right as I was getting up.
Well, there was Kaigetsu versus Yoko Yuki before the main event, which was Brian Butler versus David Knight.
How'd that go?
Win for Butler.
We'll get him next time.
Pretty solid match too. Right off the ropes.
Well, it's lucky that all the GWA shows are up on VOD now.
Indeed.
So I can catch all the reruns. In fact, I'm going to go subscribe to that YouTube channel right now.
Aiji, don't worry about it. It's their support is completely and absolutely 100% biased. Oh! Oh! 2!
Almost. Into the ropes and down. It's running senton and... Uh-oh. Oh! Backed her up real good. Almost got her again.
Oh!
Wow.
Hi, Boston Crab there.
Yes, indeed.
Oh! Wow, those kicks came out fast.
Oh!
Oh! And Rendetta accidentally ran over Wayne. Can't tell if she was trying to go for a pin there or she was just absolutely mocking Rendana.
The way Rendana went down from that kick is a troubling sign.
Oh!
Oh!
Cover 1, 2. Oh!
No, Rendana is not invincible.
Nope. Granted, considering her title was not on the line, she may not have been bothering to give it her all. And let's be fair, that's totally in character for her.
That is true. But a loss is a loss.
Indeed.
That is not good for her killer rep.
But ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of our show. And we are now officially finished with the first round of the King's Crown tournament. Next week will be the first half of the second round, and next week in the A bracket you will see Ryan Cook versus Ravenzo and Kento Miyahara versus MJF. Hey Rena, apologies, but you just missed. But the stream just ended. In the B bracket, we got Colt Cabana versus Naruki Doi and Graham Maxwell versus The Big Show. And you can expect that and more next week, 8 p.m. Eastern. Um, 7 Central. Here every Saturday night. So join us for some fun, will you? And oh man, I got people showing up, and I'm just ending the show. I kind of feel bad about. I kind of feel bad now.
Oh, let's take it from the top.
Once more with feeling. Shit. You know what? For old time's sakes, let's have one more bit of fun for old time's sakes. There we go.
Oh yes.
This was something that we did when we first started. When I first started doing GWA in Fire Pro, we would always open our shows with the bar brawl, which is basically an 8-man battle royal. And that's mean of Twitch. How dare you forget about one of my viewers? And we kind of discontinued that now that we're actually doing some very actual storylines and things set up. So we can't really do all these random get-togethers because we're using a very specified roster, if you will, for the GWA. And while usually everything else is saved for outside stuff, so we're gonna have a battle royal for old time fun. For old time's sake, let's see. We got Yoko's on the left side. So Brutus Reyes is our current bar brawl champion, the 37th champion, actually. 37th champion. He'll be defending against Yokozuna, Stuart Knight, Celicia, Alex Thompson, Big John Studd, Le Surreal Stud, and Ayarale. I can't really do a prediction for this because you can only do 2 options. So you know what? Let the bar brawl commence. And yes, that is Master Hand and Crazy Hand refereeing this madness. So yeah, one last bit of fun to close out the night. I know, right? Oh,
Big John Studd is down. Oh, big man's back up.
I just got these in the mail, ordered them about 2 days ago. I got Hanafuda cards. What?
Nice.
Yep.
Are they?
And you wouldn't believe you would not believe how small these cards actually are. These are smaller than standard playing cards.
Nintendo used to make those.
Yeah, they still do. Yeah.
Cool. Well, Champ had a weapon, lost it, and now he's in the tree of woe.
Woe is him. I'm sorry, that was bad.
Oh, someone just got Uncle slammed.
Oh!
Big John Studd got light too.
No, that was Alex Thompson. Big John Studd.
Oh, you're right. I got confused. There's a lot going on.
Yeah. So yeah, we've had 37 champions in this bar brawl, including, of all people, Jesus Christ. And I think he's one of the few people that have actually successfully defended the bar brawl championship.
He was a very strong champion.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
I didn't see what knocked him out.
Stuart Knight took him out with a just with a freaking chokehold suplex.
Oh, good job, Stewie.
Yep. Of course, no one bothers to move the bodies, so.
Yep, they'll stay there pretty much forever. Someone takes the time to pick him up, he'll eventually get his breath back enough to leave. Ooh, electric chair, German suplex in the corner. Almost took out the champ. Neck chancery on the champ.
I remember the one time when Jeff Jarrett was in, I think it was his third bar brawl, trying to get his title back. Knocked out like three guys all in the corner. There was like 3 guys all knocked out in the same corner, all done by Jeff Jarrett. Like, I remember that distinctly, especially considering how much you complained about Jeff Jarrett winning the belt. Brago's got that steel chair and he keeps missing. I mean, Bruce Rage. Oh, ugh. Oh! So they should do something to La Solista. Cover 1, 2, 3! Yokozuna gets the pin. La Solista is eliminated.
Yokozuna might get submitted.
Yeah, they are definitely. Oh! RKO out of nowhere. Oh! Yeah, they are definitely starting to get tired.
Oh, Champ just got bodied.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that's the late great Yokozuna right there.
Yep, who passed away because he saw a spider. Are we going to lose the Champ?
Oh!
No, not yet.
There goes Yokozuna.
Oof. Champ's in another submission hold. Brutus Rage taking some time to catch his breath, probably smart.
Oh! Now he's just...
Down.
Yeah, with that barbed wire baseball bat.
Now with the chops.
Jesus!
What a rampage. Oh, Poison Rana.
Meanwhile, out in the outside, Big John Studd and the Aroha just beating the shit out of each other.
Yes, he really had that Canadian backbreaker on her for quite some time.
Oh! Oh, we got a new champ guaranteed! Because Rage just got, like, broken in half by Sasha.
Is that what happened?
Yeah! It was a crit. It was a submission crit. We are down to Stuart Knight, Big John Studd, and Aroha.
But Salisha's gone too.
Yep. Stuart made Sasha tap out almost immediately after.
Yeah.
Off the rope. Oh. Stewart's got a chair. Oh, he swings for the fences. Oh!
Doing the Tiger's Mask chop.
Oh! Managed to tap your rally out in time. Now we're just down to Stud and Knight.
Oh, that did not go well.
No, it didn't. Oh! There we go!
And so the other Knight brother was victorious.
Indeed. Alright, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for coming. Join us next week, 8 p.m. Eastern, for more GWA Saturday Night Wrestling. Join us tomorrow for some Red Dead Redemption with the Bloodstained Angels, and that's about it. So, on behalf of Carter, thank you all for joining us. We'll see you all next week, and until then, this is Stas Verence signing off.